Hey everybody, back in the shop. We're gonna go ahead and finish up this exhaust on the SVX. I got to the point where I'm working on the back section, the muffler, get the muffler in and plumbed up. And now we're gonna have to chop this down. Obviously this was full length. I never modified this. And then I cut off the outlets of the muffler because I had just straight pipe coming out, to which just went straight and blew at the side of the bumper. And the issue I was having was the muffler was sitting too low, so I couldn't have turned the pipes out to go out the bumper because they would have hit the bumper. So I'm gonna now build from the muffler back to the rest of the exhaust so I can position the muffler in the best position possible. So hopefully I can just do 290s, one on each side, to get the tips, the exhaust tips coming out the bumper. But looking at it, I'm probably gonna have to do a couple of extra bends to come up, over, and then out the bumper, because with the heat shielding, the bumper just is not able to sit high enough. And next I'll be cutting off the inlet to the muffler. It is a little difficult in the sense that I can't use the chop saw on either, on the side where the inlet is, because it just doesn't fit in the chop saw that good enough. So I'm gonna have to cut it off with a cutoff wheel, to which is not gonna be very straight, and I'm gonna have to try and use my belt sander to straighten it out, which we'll see how well I do that. So now we got our muffler. We'll go ahead and clean these ends up and see where we can put this bad boy. All right, there's that. We got her all sanded and cut off, but I'm not too confident these faces are exactly straight either way, so it's gonna affect the way the pipe comes off and how we're gonna have to put some pie cuts in there and whatnot, which I'm really hoping to have to do very little of, but it's probably gonna be more than I want. It is what it is. So yeah, now time to take the muffler, see if I can prop it up on the jack stands. Hopefully I can get it to the right height that I want it at, and we can go from there. All right, now getting the center, I'm gonna try to find a point on the body that'll be the same spot. These look like they'll suffice. I don't know if you can see them in the shot, but they're solid parts of the body that essentially make the inside of the wheel wells. And I'm gonna measure to the body of the muffler because the inlets and outlets have been cut by me, and I didn't measure anything, so they're probably not the same length. So we gotta deal with that. this is where we're gonna have the muffler sit. All right, so a combination of me not charging the GoPro last night and me leaving the GoPro record while I was off doing other things, she died. So I had her charging. I spent the last probably hour and a half or so making some measurements, cutting some pies and cleaning them up and getting things ready. I did extend from the catback before getting to the muffler. Like I said, I was gonna go, when I said I was gonna go to the muffler, but that's okay because I got to get that closer before I get my angles right to connect that to the muffler. But after I extended that farther, I did switch to the muffler. I took the curved piece that was a part of the old pipe and welded that back on there. Yes, it's ugly and dirty, and no, I don't care. But yeah, and then I also kind of found out the angles to get the tips to come out, the holes in the exhaust. So I cut a couple pies and welded those on. And then I went ahead and made my first 90 for probably this side since the side's over here. But yeah, so we'll continue going with that. I'll cut a section, another section of the 220 or 2.25 pipe to extend this out, and then I'll trim it to where it needs to be, and well, tack it together, and then weld these on and have some hangers. All right, so I did a bunch of tacking off camera. So what this is, what we're left with for our catback section. Well, what we have, not what we're left with. Yeehaw. It's a little janky. I got this little step here to clear and got a big old gap right there, but I wasn't really looking forward to hacking and cleaning and all that to make 17 more pie cuts to get that to fit. So we did what we could with what we had. It'll fit really good, so I'm not too concerned about it. So I'll get this all welded up, throw it back on the car, and see how the heat altered it. Hopefully not much, hopefully not at all, but yeah, let go. And there we have it. Yeah, we got her all welded up. I'm gonna let you look at it from a distance because I didn't properly weld prep and kind of rushed it a little bit, and it doesn't look really good. And as a welder by career, I really don't want to show you what this looks like in some of these spots. Here, I'll show you out here. These are halfway decent welds out here. I can show you those. That's MagnaFlow, not me. BT dubs. So yeah, it's all welded up. Now that we got the catback all sorted and welded solid, it's time to add some O2 bungs on the Y pipe, as I was lucky enough to find my O2 sensors. Not sure if they really work anymore, but I guess we'll find out. Although being OBD1 and all, I don't know how we'll find out. I guess if the check engine light turns off, I don't know. Will it turn off after all this time and all these things that have been done and undone? And I don't even know. I don't even remember all the stuff I've done to this thing. But whatever. I can't remember if there's downstream O2s either. That's a mystery to me, because it's OBD1. So maybe not. Oh well, let's throw some O2s on. And just like that, we've got a couple O2 bungs. Not too bad of welds. Got a little hot there, but welding the thick to the thin, you know, what kind of does a little that, a little bit this, a little bit that. But yeah, we shall roll her on and probably should get a sound bite, eh? I gotta let it cool a little bit, but for you, ha. Well, there you have it. She's still a little raspy. I don't like that much. Not exactly sure how to get rid of that. I have a resonator in there. It's a vibrant bottle type, so it's not just a random cheapo one. But maybe I need another one or a longer one or something. Or maybe I need to replace it with a muffler, not a pass-through muffler, but a actual chambered muffler. Let me know in the comments, but there she is. Next video, we'll be doing some miscellaneous tie-ups, and then we should be able to take her for a drive. Well, guys, that's it for this video. The SVX is sitting pretty, ready to get its vacuum leak fixed and ready for a couple more odds and ends, and then she'll be drivable. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, subscribe if you haven't, share with your friends. And always give me feedback. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. Just trying to make these videos better, do the best I can. So if I'm not picking up on my mistakes, let me know. I'm trying to make them more interactive lately and not just say one thing and then do a full time lapse of a whole bunch of work and then close out. So let me know how that's working. It might make these videos, probably making these videos a little bit longer, but I feel if it's more engaging, that's okay. So Everyone enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever it is, and I'll catch you next time. Deuces.